When Ken and I were walking up, we're like, "Oh, is there 2 promotion ceremonies going on?" So you got a lot of people excited about your promotion. So I've worked with Alvin for what was it, like 15 months, 14 months ish now. He's always doing what needs to be done, and over and above what needs to be done. Even where we're suffering through lockdowns and he was restricted on coming into work and all that, he's still making an impact on the team, right? So in my mind, nobody deserves to be promoted more than this guy right here. And with great power comes great responsibility. It only gets tougher from here on. But you're gonna be making that big 2 pay, right? Kids always saying he was rolling in money when he had that CW2. But hey, thank you all for coming out, and with that, we'll move on to what's next.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't here for the rehearsal, so I don't know.
Promotion ceremony.
Is this your turn?
Yeah.
Flag detail, post.
Attention to orders. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Alvin George Wallace, Jr. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the grade of Chief Warrant Officer 2, effective 30 June 2022. The authority for this promotion is Section 578 of Title 10 United States Code. Signed, Crystal D. Moore, Major, E.S.
And with that, we'll publish the oath of office. Group 10, Chut! Present arms! Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Alvin George Wallace Jr.,
Do solemnly swear
to support and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear
that I will bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same,
That I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office
of the office
upon which
upon which
I'm about to enter.
I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
And with that, we'll retire the colors. Group, present arms! Order, arms!
First off, I just want to say thank you all for being here. I'm really just truly blown away. As I look across the formation, I just see people that love me, people that care about me, that came out to celebrate this moment with me. It's a pretty big moment in my life, and honestly, I didn't think I would make it here. So in my hour of glory, all I want to do is give honor to the people and the forces that helped me to get to where I am today. So first, I just want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's just been so awesome to me, especially in a period that's been a rather sort of tough season of my life. I believe God called me to be a soldier. I believe like before I was even born, that's what he had in mind for me. And so to me, being in the Army is not a job, it's a profession. it's something that I get to do that many people don't have the opportunity to be, and I love being a soldier. So last year in particular, I've been in the Army for about 10 years, and last year was the most difficult year in the Army for me, as many of my loved ones and my family and my friends, you all know that I made the decision to refrain from getting the COVID vaccination. I felt like God was telling me to not get it, so I just wanted to be faithful to what He told me to do. But in doing this, I did suffer, and for the first time in my life, I feel like I had to suffer for my faith. I feel like I was limited and I was decreased in the Army, which really hurt my feelings, if I'm being honest, because it's a profession that I love so much and I put a lot of passion and work into it. But God sustained me through it all. And even now, He still sustains me, and so for that, I just give Him praise and glory. I also really like to thank CPB leadership, especially Captain Campbell, Sergeant Major Potter, Chaplain Steers, and also my team 200 CPT. Man, you guys just showered me with so much love, so much support, and you know, years down the line, I'll look back and I'll still remember that you guys were helping me through the toughest time in my life. So when you give a person a compliment or some words of encouragement, like that's good, it means something. But when they're in a sort of desperate place and a low place in their life, it means so much more. So I just remember Major Rich, he was sending me private messages and group me just saying, look, Alvin, it kind of sucks, but we support you, we behind you. And I was paralyzed in fear, and that helped me out so much, sir, so I thank you for that. I was taken out of the building for about 5 months, and I just remember Sergeant Overton saying, sir, we still remember you, we ain't forgot about you. And just so many of my team members just hovering around me, like really in my time of need. On December 1st, 2021, it was a really shameful day in my life. We were working on an exercise, and I was leading my team. I was leading the exercise, and we were killing it. And then I remember Captain Campbell came over, and he was giving us the news that if you're unvaccinated, you can't be in the DOD building, you have to get out. And I know he was just doing his job, it's just a policy. But in that moment, I didn't feel mad, I didn't feel sad, I don't know why, I just felt shame. But then I looked at the way that my team reacted, and they were, for lack of a better phrase, really peed off, and they were mad. And I remember Captain Holland, he escorted me out of the building, and he was so mad, I thought he was literally gonna fight somebody. And I'm like, sir, calm down, it's okay. But as I'm driving to my home, and I'm just kind of thinking about what happened, I look back and I realize, these people, they really care for me. Like, you wouldn't be mad if you didn't care for me. So I just thank the CPB leadership, 200 CPT. And it's kind of an awkward saying, you don't really hear soldiers really say this a lot. And I don't even care if it's awkward, but 200 CPT, man, I love you guys, like for real. Second, I really just want to thank my beautiful wife, Whitney. She is just so awesome. In 2008, I prayed for an angel. We was in college, freshman year. I said, Lord, send me an angel. The next day, I seen her in the cafeteria. And from the moment that I seen her, I knew 100% that she was the one for me. And all these years later, I look at her, and I still see that she's the only one for me. So I just thank you for always being so awesome and being amazing and being so supportive. For my children, my Ava Grace, that's my love, my joy. My Adrian Gabriel, that's my favor. And Aaron Gideon, that's my strength, man. I just thank you guys for just being the best students in the world. My pastor, he got to come out here. I thank you guys. My sister, my niece, I thank you guys for traveling so far, just to be a part of this, 10-minute moment. And then last and not least, I really just want to thank the Army, because in the grand scheme of things, it's made me who I am. It's helped me to be the person, who I kind of aspire to be. And I want to thank you guys for coming out here. I know it's like a really busy season. You could have been working, doing whatever. And so 15 years from now, like 90% of you probably won't even remember this day, because people get promoted every day, right? But me and my family, we will remember this. And so as I look out across the crowd and I just see all the people that I love and that care about me, I just want to thank you guys for making it really special for me. So thank you. And for Mark's Complete, we got some Chick-fil-A over there. Please feel free to go grab some.
Anybody else want to talk about Alvin?
Don't feel obligated.
Best running buddy ever.
So I remember when Mr. Wallace came to the team, and I think he first introduced himself. He said, "I'm brand new, and I don't know much." That was the first thing he told me, and I'm like, "Okay, well, we'll figure it out." And over his time, seeing him grow into what a warrant officer should be has been amazing. He's become a technical expert in multiple areas. He's really excelled everywhere he could be. I mean, like you were saying, being out of the building, it's kind of a separation between the people, and it didn't feel like that when he was gone. He was there. Like everything that we do, Mr. Wallace was involved. He was there, and he was always he'd make these PowerPoints. They were like the most like in-depth but yet beautiful PowerPoints that you could have in a cyber sense, and he made them look good. But wow, sir, congratulations! It's been amazing to see you grow. It's been awesome. And, congrats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.